I don't think that's a real tiger.
Looks like a stuffed animal. It's like Tony the Tiger costume.
They're great! Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to dish up a little bit more Hannibal.
Yep.
From behind bars.
That's right. He was arrested.
Yeah, do you remember what happened?
He was arrested.
He was arrested.
Nailed it.
Yeah. No, he wasn't arrested. He
turned
turned himself
in just to spite Will.
Yeah, because Will's like, I don't want to know where you are.
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Run away and leave me alone.
Never want to see you again.
Okay, go to jail right where you are.
Don't want to know where
and
you are.
And then we fast forwarded like 3 years or 4 years, and Will's married with a kid, stepdad, and and
the Red Dragon has appeared.
Red Dragon has appeared. That's
so we're jumping into that book.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next?
Some more Red Dragon stuff.
Should we jump in and find out?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for...
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, along with commentary, access to polls, helps us pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you like social media, you can follow us.
And if you don't worry about it.
That's right.
Let's watch Hannibal.
Here we go.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court. Hello, Dr. Lecter.
Reunited and it smells so good.
Like, where do they have him housed? This is not a jail cell. This is like a...
It's at the psychiatric hospital for the insane.
He's just not in the basement like I was expecting, you know?
Came to get the old scent again. Why don't you just smell yourself?
Get a whiff of a serial killer?
Let me have the file. An hour and we can discuss it like old times.
Thank you.
Creepy.
Family values may have declined over the last century, but we still help our families when we can. Your family will.
You have legitimately tried to kill him so many times.
He tried to eat his brain.
It's the most fucked up family.
Many more than your father.
Are you going to kill me?
I'm sorry I couldn't protect you in this life. Even if you know the state of who you are today, you can't predict who you'll be tomorrow. You're defined up to now.
See how he used Abigail to set up his whole conspiracy?
You're going to do it.
How would I have murdered you? I would have cut your throat like your father did.
Which is how he does it.
You mean like a finger?
I couldn't bear to take your fingers. Not even one. They're so lovely. And I was hoping to teach you how to play the harpsichord.
You don't need one ear to learn the harpsichord.
Are you ready to die, Abigail?
Yes.
Abigail Hobbs is dead.
Long live Abigail Hobbs.
That was the blood. The blood they found.
We have a baby.
A verger baby.
A son.
Good for Margot.
Good for me. I carried him. He's my son. He's the verger heir.
So not the one that was in the pig?
No.
Or is she claiming that one?
No.
He who sups with the devil needs a long spoon.
Don't worry about me.
I'm not just worried about you. Last time it didn't end with you.
Yeah, remember you tried to kill every single one of you? You remember that?
Jack, Alana, Abigail.
He smashed all the mirrors in the houses. Not just enough to get the pieces he wanted.
These shards are set so he can see himself in Mrs. Jacoby's eyes.
Could you see yourself in their eyes, Will? Killing them all.
This isn't about Will. You could turn that alarm
Yeah,
off.
I know.
School's
Blast
out.
the alarm.
Like you, Will. He needs a family to escape what's inside him.
Not like you, Will. Don't listen to him.
Ready-made wife and child to serve your needs. A stepson, a daughter. A stepson absolves you of any biological blame.
He's fucking with him so hard. I hate this. Just leave him alone.
In the book, I think it's Will's actual son, not his stepfather.
Yeah.
Right?
If this pilgrim feels a special relationship with the moon, he might like to go outside and look at it. Have you ever seen blood in the moonlight, Will?
This looks like chocolate.
Great.
Freddy's back.
Yep.
You've come to wag your finger?
I love a good finger wagging.
Yes, you do. How is Margot?
Gross. God.
Are you suggesting I don't have Will's best interest in my mind?
I think he does.
You'll have nothing but indignity. And the company of the dead.
That's why he's in this nice room right now, because he's been good. If he's bad, they put him in the basement.
This is what your father is. This is all of him now. This is what death has reduced him to.
He brought his corpse in? That's fucking weird.
Hunting with him was the best time I ever had.
Yes.
Where did he get his corpse? Will shot him, right?
Who knows?
You have to allow yourself to love him the way he loved you.
By killing him? He's already dead. Great.
And subject to your judgment, not his.
He's leaking a little.
Just got embalming fluid all over the chair and the floor. Hannibal's family. Oh no. The Red Dragon's family. Well, they are gonna stick with the home movie thing, huh?
Maybe they had old VHS they want to convert it to DVD.
No.
What?
Kids are the same age. Great.
He's becoming the dragon.
Son of a bitch. Okay, seems like you're more upset about the cat than you were about the children, but I'm particularly fond of cats. I'm not particularly fond of children. What about it?
Jeez.
Bullet. They thought he was stabbed with an ice pick or an awl. This son of a bitch.
So he feels compelled to hurt the case the place, kill the pet, then the family.
Cat is hardly an early warning system, is it?
Cat? Well,
Are they
could
very
be.
loud?
If they're startled, they might knock something over. Or go to a stranger. Right?
I sat here and I watched them.
Well, they cut out the tree climbing part.
For you and your cause.
You didn't die enough. You came into my hospital room while I was sleeping, flipped back the covers, and snapped a photo of my temporary colostomy bag.
Covered your junk with a black box. A big black box. You're welcome. Hannibal, you paid him a visit. Before you lie, know that I know you did.
Goodbye, Freddy.
Why the fuck does it matter?
All psychopaths are narcissists. They love to read about themselves.
She's not wrong. Just a little bit too confident in her abilities to help. What did he get on his finger?
I don't know.
I like his red eye there.
Do you plan to process it yourself? Gotta be total darkness. Can't even wear infrared goggles. They'll give off radiation and cloud the film. I'm happy to do it for you, if you want. Privacy guaranteed.
Because she's blind.
Yeah.
Thank you for the offer.
She's just so nice.
This is the slowest fucking episode so far. It's just dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. I get they're trying to build in anticipation, but it's killing me.
Followed her to her bus stop.
Ride with me. For my pleasure.
It's a weird statement.
Yeah. So Manhunter, he had her ask for the ride in the film room. I think both Red Dragon and this, he followed her to the bus stop and rolled down his window.
Yep.
He's a little bit more creepy in this one.
Yeah. Oh, pie. Pie sounds good.
I wanted to go into speech therapy for speech and hearing impaired children. I expect I'll go back to that one of these days. Let's talk about something for a minute.
She hit a sensitive subject about speech. Impairment. Yeah.
I just want to know if you're smiling or frowning. I want to know whether to just shut up or not.
Trust me. I'm smiling.
Not really.
Does she trust him? This is like the most uncomfortable version of their interaction. But I guess that's why she liked him at first, because he didn't pity her. He was more thinking about, oh, she can't see me, so she doesn't know.
I'm feeling Randy.
Me too.
Randy's our new dog. Randy's got huge balls. They almost drag on the ground. He has to retract them when he runs. Can you retract yours?
I retracted them once when I was a kid. Had to clear a barbed wire fence carrying a stolen watermelon. We have a new dog.
Newer than Randy?
Belonged to one of the families. There was no one left to claim her, so I claimed her.
You're a very sweet man.
Very good woman for taking more fucking dogs.
And I'll be here whenever you come home.
Good night, Molly.
She made him laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know that we've ever seen Will laugh.
I don't think we have. Whoa. That was Molly.
I hope they do, like in the last one we watched, and find Molly and the kid before Hannibal gets a chance to send his...
So no final confrontation at the house?
I really hope not. I'm sure it will, because of course that's like the, gut-wrenching part.
Sure which is more book accurate.
I don't know either.
I bet you Red Dragon was more accurate with the final confrontation. Gives Hannibal giving his address more purpose.
But don't think you can persuade me to play along with appeals to my intellectual vanity.
I don't think I'll persuade you, Doctor. You'll either play or you won't.
Oh, he's already playing.
He also just told him that he forwarded the mail to that his office forwarded the mail to Will's house. Now he's got Oh, I'll just call his office. They'll know where he lives.
Yeah, so Hannibal's going to get Will's address from Jack's office.
Yeah.
Hello.
They know.
I just remembered that, but Will calling Hannibal is the same thing that Hannibal did to Garrett Jacob Hobbs and said the same exact words that they know. Right?
Hunting with your father was the best time you've ever had. Now you're going to hunt with me.
Great.
Oh boy. You'll know when to strike. Just push her.
It's your attorney.
Thank you.
Well, how's he going to do this? Because that's only the receiver going through.
Hello.
Dr. Lecter.
Not his attorney.
Tell me, what are you becoming?
Great Red Dragon.
Interesting. So the phone call is not... They're going away from the personal ads that they communicate through. Going straight to...
Actual conversation.
So maybe Hannibal's going to tell him you call Jack.
Perhaps.
Jack's office. That's how you'll find Will's address.
Perhaps.
Interesting. Well, I'm liking the differences, the adaptation. A couple differences here and there.
Yeah, not too different.
It's interesting to see how far away they go. We've already seen Freddy in the flaming chair, right?
Well, a fake Freddy in the flaming chair.
Well, yeah, but they've already done that, so...
Correct. They already used that tactic. Didn't they?
Yeah, that's how they faked her death.
Yeah.
So, unless the Red Dragon hears about that and kills her that way...
Oh, yeah, that's probably what will happen.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. I imagine that's how it will work.
Hannibal gives them that intel. It's like, they told me they burned her alive. But, what's on your mind after that episode?
Like I said, it was just really slow.
Yeah. You gotta remember, they're probably adapting this for people who might not have seen Red Dragon before. So they've got to build that tension. They got to build the character up.
I know.
You've seen it twice before this, so...
Yep.
That's
why I'm just
slower.
like, all right, let's get
I know
on
what
with
happens.
it here.
What's going to happen next? Let's get to the point. But
yeah,
I think you need to mentally prepare yourself because I think this is
the rest of the season.
Yeah,
How many episodes do we have left?
I think 4.
All right.
So just
I'm ready for it to be over.
Just enjoy the long, warm bath of the Red Dragon.
No thanks. All right, let's watch the next one.
You ready to jump in the next one?
Yeah.
Let's watch more Hannibal.
Here we go.
Red Dragon.
The actor looks a lot like the one from Red Dragon. Just his vocal practicing to get over his speech impediment, or what?
Some sort of demonic phrase.
Is it Hannibal's office?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Byron Metcalf. I'm Hannibal Lecter's lawyer.
One moment, please.
Well, maybe he's at the lawyer's office. Because it doesn't really look like Hannibal's office. Hannibal had that huge window.
I've admired you for years. And I have a complete collection of your press notices. Actually...
Or maybe he is in his office.
You know what gave it away? The sheets on all the furniture.
I thought maybe he went to another victim's office that was already dead.
I've suffered the same distortions in the press.
You've read Freddie Lowndes' latest.
Someday, if circumstances permit, I would like to meet you and watch you meld with the strength of the dragon.
Oh, you'll meet in hell. Definitely.
Did he who made the lamb make thee?
Love dealing with demons. It's great.
Hannibal's indulging his fantasy. Or do you think he's actually possessed?
Oh, he's definitely... I mean, if he's fantasizing about it this much, he's definitely being possessed by a demon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. You don't put that kind of energy into the universe and not expect that the universe puts that kind of energy back into you.
And the vague awareness of a needle bleeding into me
is Hannibal going to send him after her?
Is nothing more than a construct of the mind.
Her R's sound funny. She's doing something with her voice. It's weird.
An urban environment. Before Dante, we spoke not of the gates of hell, but of the mouth of hell.
Something different than she's done as this character before.
Could just be because she's British, right?
Well, yeah, I know, but like
she just might not be doing a very good American accent right now.
Her American accent just sucks this second half of the season.
I wasn't myself. You were.
I wasn't wearing adequate armor.
No. You were naked.
She was just eating oysters and mushrooms and shit.
Yeah. Have you been to see him?
I've seen enough of him.
Maybe that's why she sounded different, because she was projecting her voice in that crowd. And this whole time she's only ever been...
whispering.
Yeah.
Gentle voiced.
Mm-hmm.
The buffalo got out.
Did you ever see a tiger?
No.
So it looks like she's had some sort of accident that caused her blindness. No. She looks like she has scarring around her eyes, and he just asked her if she'd ever seen something, so she wasn't born blind.
Well, perhaps by seen he meant seen in her way, like touched.
I don't think that's a real tiger.
Looks like a stuffed animal. It's like Tony the Tiger costume.
They're great!
Did he just come?
I don't know. It's like she's not afraid to put her hand in the mouth of a tiger. It might mean something to him as a killer. It's hard to know what he's thinking because
he's a psycho.
Insane.
I feel like I would need it to be much dirtier than that. More olive juice.
Yeah.
Also probably not gin.
Then how do you know nobody knows me?
Because they wonder about you. They wonder about everything. They find you very mysterious.
When they find out you're a murderer, they're not going to be surprised.
Right.
I didn't ask them. But yes, they told me. Do you want to hear it? Don't ask if you don't.
You are absolutely handsome until you start acting like a fucking demon. Then it gets weird.
They say you're very sensitive about your face, and that you shouldn't be. Where the hell are you? Here you are. Do you want to know what I think?
That's one thing. In Red Dragon, he was handsome.
Mm-hmm.
In this, he's handsome. In Manhunter, he was
ugly.
Not.
Yeah, he was a real
but
ugly.
They never
fellow.
had this conversation, right? About her talking about what everybody thinks.
Mm-hmm.
How he shouldn't be ashamed of his looks, even though he is.
First time. Hey.
Turn on the door.
Go ask Charlie.
That's your sister.
She'll turn it on for you. We're almost done, okay?
Okay.
20 minutes.
Make sure she's paying attention to you when you ask.
Almost done, okay? We'll be right up. First time getting a blowjob.
She's about to see his red dragon.
Oh, maybe not.
It was just really quick. He's taking her to bed.
Yeah, don't let her see your back. Oh, she's blind.
She's blind. Now she's riding the dragon. What mythical creature is she to him?
No idea.
So it was very mythological looking.
She's dead. Just kidding.
He doesn't know what it's like to have that happen and then wake up next to the lady and her heart still be beating.
Mm.
This house is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. But I need to go home now.
I ought to put some clothes on first.
What's his lawyer got to say today?
Thank you so much, Denise.
He's gonna rewire it.
You've reached the offices of Brian.
Operator, I don't have the use of my hands. Could you please ring 667 JL5 0102?
Of course.
It's right there in his contacts. I'll dance at your wedding. I'll be your darling and slide the cursor down to the letter G. Give it a click and I'll be out of your hair.
All right.
Graham. Well, Graham.
Think that phone trick still works?
No.
Probably does on those old analog phones, though.
Maybe.
Do they still have operators?
No. Yeah. If an operator existed, sure. I'm pretty sure operators don't exist around here anyways. Maybe in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You lied, Bedelia. You do that a lot. Why do you do that a lot?
Will is treating her like she's not a victim at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she was playing along, but was trapped at the same time. Because he showed up at her house.
For part of it, sure. I think it both fit. In the same way that Will is not a victim. Like, they both have tendencies towards
working with Hannibal.
Amoral beliefs and,
Because I guess she had every chance to run when Hannibal left her alone, and she never did.
Right.
She almost did.
Because she's a little crazy, too.
Yeah.
That's why Hannibal liked her. Because she was a little bit on the Hannibal scale.
Also, maybe Will's talking about the person that she killed before running away with Hannibal, too.
Could be.
What do you think he told me?
I think he told you that I'm paranoid.
Is this the guy that she killed?
I think so.
Dr. Lecter.
I nearly choked on my own tongue, and he remained indifferent.
That was before she realized how big of a monster Hannibal was.
You know, whatever this is this is why Scientologists hate psychiatry.
Scientologists?
Mm-hmm.
And you see a wounded bird in the grass. What's your first thought?
It's vulnerable. I want to help it.
And yet, I want to crush it. Weakness, which is every bit as natural as the nurturing instinct.
She's cuckoo.
Oh, he's the bird.
Is he choking on his own tongue?
She really cleared it.
The fuck?
The next time you have an instinct to help someone, you might consider crushing them instead. It might save you a great deal of trouble.
Wow.
She's speaking about Hannibal?
I don't know.
That was all really weird.
I still don't understand what happened with her and her patient.
Nor do I.
Radiates such a unique and nightmarish charge of demonic sexuality.
Not my kind of art.
I like this dragon, Will. I don't think he's crazy at all.
Think they'll have him kill another family?
I hope not.
The museum is closed to the general public on Tuesdays, but art class and researchers are admitted.
He's killing her, right? Remember that?
Isn't it stunning? Even the best reproductions can't possibly do the colors justice.
So the one he has up in his attic is the reproduction?
The print, yeah.
What's it smell like?
Old paper. Yeah, that's right. He consumes the red dragon, so he becomes the red dragon. You don't remember this part from Red Dragon?
I do remember this part where he ate it. Yeah, it was in Red Dragon. It's a lot of paper to eat. Will's on his way up there.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. He's going up? The elevator was going up.
Yeah, it was in the big room in the basement.
Oh.
You are the worst at paying attention to things these days. The elevator was going up. Yeah, no shit. They were in the basement looking at things.
I thought they were on the second floor. All right. Well, that's a little different.
Not really.
Will coming face to face with him, though, there?
Isn't that what happened in Red Dragon?
No. Remember they have the whole... They're trying to bait him out in Washington, D.C., and it doesn't work. That happens in both. That's when he goes after Freddy. But,
I'm sure we'll still see that.
I don't know, because he's not doing the whole correspondence through the tabloid, so... I don't know if they'll have a way of communicating back to him.
Freddy's still mislabeled him, though, and that would not be good for his ego, so...
He's going to know who Will is from Freddy's work and look into him. So he'll probably call Hannibal next episode.
He already knows who Will is through Freddy's work.
Yeah, but Hannibal got that address for him. They're probably going to have another conversation here pretty quick.
I imagine.
On the phone, so... All right. Well, we got a little bit more relationship building between the Red Dragon and... What's her name? Like Reba or something?
Don't know. Can't remember.
I don't think they've said her name. Their relationship escalated. It's hard to understand what she... Like, Hannibal was just talking about the painting of the Red Dragon is the dragon having a woman in the grasp of his tail, right? And it's almost like that's who she is, right?
No.
Not so much the victims that he kills, but...
Yeah, no, it's the victims.
Yeah.
Because he specifically kills the wives and looks at himself over the top of them.
Okay.
I think this girlfriend does not fit into that picture. which is why he has a crisis of conscience for a moment, you know?
Yeah, he went upstairs to look at his painting, and then he somehow clicked out of it real quick and went back down. What do you think Bedelia actually... Like, I don't understand. Did Hannibal hypnotize that patient that when he gets angry...
He chokes on his own tongue? And then
chokes on his own tongue?
Could be.
And then her animalistic instinct was to...
try and
almost help him, and then is like, oh, I'm just going to put him out of his misery.
I guess.
Like shoving her arm down his throat and just completely suffocating him.
Yeah,
right?
Could be.
Maybe he had already bitten off his tongue and she was trying to grab it.
Yeah. And then was like, oh, okay.
Well, this is pointless. So I'm wondering how much more of Bedelia we'll see.
I can't imagine a ton.
That kind of closes her loop in this narrative with us finally seeing what she did to her patient. Still not really understanding it unless we see like more backstory of Hannibal setting that up.
Right.
But interesting.
Yeah. Weird.
What else is on your mind after these 2 episodes?
Not a ton. Very similar to Red Dragon. So
there wasn't much investigating by Will in this episode. He did a lot of talking with Bedelia.
He did backstory.
But I mean, he got the information for the Red Dragon and then had that confrontation at the end. But that was pretty much the only thing he really did in this episode for detecting.
Pretty much.
But he got face to face with the Red Dragon.
Sure did.
He was super strong after eating that painting.
Crazy strong.
What should people comment on after these 2 episodes? How are you liking this adaptation of the Red Dragon story compared to both Manhunter and the Red Dragon movies?
Yeah.
Right. Let us know.
Also, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah, check our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, commentary, access to polls, helps people watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.